What is good, family? Your boy Daryl out right now. I was just wheeling the bike. Last night I had to replace the freaking clutch, the actual clutch teeth, as I showed you last night. But I'm gonna do a little review of the bike since I had it for about a year now. I've went through, like 3 clutch cables only. I've changed out. What's good, bro? I've changed out about 3 sets, more than 3 sets, like 4 sets of tires. Was good. I've changed out about 4 sets of tires already because I ride in the street. I don't ride in the dirt. Well, I do ride in the dirt, but I don't ride. I'm starting not to ride in the street that much. But I was just practicing everything. I need a new back tire real fast. But anyways, finishing up the review. So the exhaust clip. No, they're the stock plastics, but I did some little decal work to them. I never finished this one right here. That's black, and I never finished it. So I was like, dang. But my bike, as you guys can tell, it does not look factory at all because it is not factory. The inside, the crankcase, the crankshaft, the gears, the bearings, everything that's inside of the engine is brand new, except for the clutch. That's the only thing that's inside of the engine that is not brand new. I don't really care about the clutch like that much. Stop being gay. But this freaking bike, I love this bike. I'm never gonna get it up. I was supposed to get a 250 yesterday, but I couldn't get it yesterday. I'm gonna put money on a 250 and then I'm gonna get it before Christmas. This bike is not stock, as you guys can see. It is not stock at all. My bike, when I first got it, if you guys go back and see my first video when I had my GoPro on my helmet, this bike leaked oil, and it still leaks oil now because like 4 months into me owning it, the chain came off here. I don't know if y'all can see. The chain came off here. And then the chain came off here, and then it ate the casing here, and it's hot, so I don't even know why I'm touching it. But yeah, it came off. It ate the casing, and it messed up the bearing. So when I tried to kickstart it one day, I was out riding. I tried to kickstart it, and it would not kick over. So I'm like, whoa, what's wrong with this? But freaking, you can't hear me, bro? I don't think you can hear me, but freaking, let's see something. I can't really tell what y'all talking about, but the shocks. Okay. Oh, you couldn't see me. Oh, okay. Freaking the shocks. This bike been through a lot, man. I've crashed this bike so many times. So like they say that this bike is horrible. But if you take care of your stuff, this bike is not horrible. You can buy any bike. You can buy the cheapest bike there is to buy. And as long as you take care of it, maintenance it, things are going to break on any bike. So that's not like, it's never going to happen on a Honda, Kawasaki, like all these other people. They say, oh, nah, just buy a real bike. It is a real bike, my G. It's just a pit bike, a small bike. It's small. It's not built the same way as your bike is built. It's not snappy and aggressive how your bike is. But this bike is, for the price, I paid $1K for the price. I would definitely recommend this bike. The only thing that you have to do when you first get the bike, tighten up every single thing on the bike. And these freaking, oh, I was just about to read your freaking thing. But make sure when you first get the bike, if one of y'all ever get this bike, make sure y'all take the stock like sprocket screws out. Take those out, throw them away. Because they will come loose and they don't have a nut on the back like mine. You want to get longer ones that go through the sprocket, through the hub, and you want to get nuts so you can tighten it up against each other and tighten it all the way down. Tighten it really, really tight, but don't strip the nut. So it can be tight on there. It's not going to come back loose that fast. Because the stock ones, they came out, they ate up my hub, and I had to get another rim. This is the new rim, and it freaking, from me pulling wheelies and stuff, you can see it's starting to chip there a little bit. That's when they got loose a little bit, so it was starting to eat it up again a little bit. But that's when these bolts were loose, when I had them loose for a little bit. But check your chain tension, check everything. Make sure your rear shock is good. Make sure you change the oil. Make sure you change. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you freaking change the oil, and you'll be good. Make sure you change the oil. Make sure you change the oil. I cannot stress that enough. These bikes, these engines have let me see something. What you were saying? Let me see something. My friends that at RC, he said they're great. I want one, but they're really worth it. I can't freaking keep it on here. But I really want one, and I know it won't be anything like a Honda. Yeah, that's it. Didn't came the chain, the stock chain. That's another thing. Change the stock chain. Get a good chain if you do get this bike. Like, trust me, you want to get a good chain. I went through like 5 chains already, and it's not good at all. It's not good. The stock chain sucks because the stock chain, it kept getting loose and stretching because it was brand new. So once it finally stopped stretching, I had to replace the back sprocket, had to replace the front sprocket. I think I still got them in my backyard in my little work bin. Those junks, the teeth is just like down. So I'm like, oh. So I'm like, oh snap. So freaking that junk is crazy. But here you go right here. I had to take the whole engine apart. I had to do all that, do the timing and stuff. It's not even hard. It's very, very easy as long as you pay attention. Anybody could take apart an engine and put it back together. You just gotta know what you're doing and pay attention what you took off. And just put it back the same way. So it's a very good bike. I believe that it is. Yeah. Get a rent-through chain. Yeah. This is not a rent-through chain. This is a what is the name of this chain? What's the name of my chain? I think it's an RK chain or something like that. RK chain. And I had this chain for a long behind time. It hasn't popped. It did stretch. I ain't gonna lie, because this was a brand new one when I first got it. I think this is an RK chain. Oh no, this is a JT racing chain. A JT racing chain. So JT is a okay brand. It's not too bad. It's not too good. It's okay. It hasn't given me that much issues. I mean, any issues so far. Let's hope that it keeps doing what it's doing and not giving me any issues. Another thing that comes poor with these bikes is the frame. Like, the frame is perfect. Let me restate that. The frame is perfect, but dang, I need to tighten up my shifter. It's not even, it's just moving there. But anyways, the freaking frame mounts, they're just like, on my bike, I don't know if it's just my bike, my little frame, how they did it incorrectly, but my mounts, they actually like curve, and they're not like flat against the motor. It's like, it's curved, like somebody was just rushing and then they just threw it on there and then just welded it up real quick. I'm not gonna put it down that bad because this bike does have a freaking strong behind frame. Okay, we'll do a good eventual training. Yeah. So I did have a couple issues with the, because remember when I was telling you guys that the bolts had came out the rear, came out the rear sprocket, and then it was eating up on the hub, and then the chain came off the sprocket, and then also KT. Hold on, I can't even. I've used eBay cheapy ones and also KT sprockets. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But this is an actual JT racing chain. This is not from China. It's from Japan. This chain here. I bought this from strictly from Japan website. The sprockets are Chinese sprockets. I had them. I took off my my old camo bike and I just threw them on here. So freaking, I said that they were brand new. I'm tripping. They're old sprockets from my other camo bike, which is now broken down all the way to the bones. I said I was gonna fix it up for my little brothers, but I'm gonna just buy him a 4-wheeler once I get a chance to. So freaking, this bike is not a wheelie machine because it weighs almost 200 pounds, 185 pounds. That is crazy for this pit bike. A CR 125, my bike weights, the 2-stroke weights a whole lot lighter than this. This is almost literally 200 pounds compared to a 2-stroke. Like, what the heck? And that's a 125 too, but that's just crazy. I mean, of course there's less parts, but this is a steel frame. And I love this steel frame because it's a very, very strong, rigid frame. I haven't had any cracks. Haven't had anything fall apart on me. Oh yeah. Let me tell you guys about this before I end this video. It's been 11 minutes, so it's too long. But freaking the engine bolts. Make sure you replace those too after time, and make sure you keep those tight. Do not over tighten them because they will strip and you most likely will drop your engine out, and that will not be fun. So okay, that's what's up. So yeah, they're not bad chains. They're not this bike overall. I'll say that it's not a bad bike for a price. It is not a bad bike for the price. I think it beats SSR by far. Because their bikes, they're small, and it's just, their bikes is like, their 125s is like my small camo bike. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you like. Please subscribe. Peace. Bye.